Some say that trading at very low distances is dangerous. Some say that trading without a Bitcoin Delta filter is double dangerous. But one of my strategies just does not give a shit. Just like its namesake, the honey badger. So let's dive in. So why the honey badger and what in the world is this? This is the guy. It is said to be one of the most fearless animals on earth, or the most fearless as this website says. There are a few interesting facts about it, you can read it down here, but it says, honey badger has become a common nickname for athletes and politicians with ruthless reputations. And it mentions this video. That's exactly where I found out about this animal, and when I came up with this strategy, the name just came up like it's obvious. If you haven't seen this video, go watch it, just keep your children away from the screen. So, what is this all about? It is about trading very low distances on very few selected coins with quite large order sizes. There are no special aggressive takes, there are no auto price downs, everything is pretty much 0.2, and the lowest one, the distance of 0.41, is at the take of 0.16. This looks pretty crazy, but let me show you the reports. Here they are. This is the month of May, and in this account, the honey badger made me 750 USDT for an ROE of 21.21. This is what the trades look like, and you can see that down here I started with quite modest order sizes, around 3K, and then I went up and went down a little bit. Here we've got a 7K order, and then a little bit of a test phase, and then again I went up all the way to 6K, more or less stable. And there is another account where I employ exactly the same strategy, just on a different selection of coins. And here it is, again, the month of May. It made me 984 USDT for an ROE of 23.67. Again, the same approach here. We've got big losses, but we've also got big profits. And with an average order size of a little bit over 4K, that is how much profit we're getting. So put these together and you get about 1.7 thousand USDT in profit. You see, there's something different about the way the reports look. That is because I have hidden the coins themselves. There are so few of them that I just cannot share this. If you look at my algorithms, here we have the honey badger live, and there are very, very few coins. It's just been too much work to just give it out to everybody. But I'm going to give you some pointers. If we go to Market Live, all of the coins that I use for this strategy share the same characteristics. The first characteristic they share is the 24-hour volume. All of them, with very, very few exceptions, are above 20 million per day. So they're somewhere around here. That narrows it down quite a lot. Secondly, all of them are at leverage 50 and above. So they are somewhere here. And also they've got a pretty high risk limit. None of them are 5K, and many of them are above 100K. So potentially you can place pretty huge order sizes. The largest one I tried was about 12K, but then I rolled it back. I just didn't have the guts at that point to leave it at that. And thirdly, they all have very dense order books. This is Bitcoin, obviously, but I'm gonna show you one of them anonymously, and you can judge for yourself. This is one of the coins, and this is where my test algorithms run. to determine which of those 6 distances works best for each. You can see the order book is pretty dense. Like here at around 0.5, we are already approaching 0.7 million. And this is what the tests look like. They just follow the coin, the honey badgers. They just don't care. They are staying very, very close. And then sometimes things like these happen. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4 algorithms got a profit. That's pretty nice, but that's not what always happens. If you go over here, then you have only 2. But here you've got losses. You've got one that took a profit, and then the other ones stayed open for a while and then took a loss. So this is what we have to deal with. I test them 24/7, pick out the best, and put it in my higher volume algorithms. And that's where I get the 1.7 thousand USDT in profit for the month. Now for the stats. This was not actually a month. I started this on the 7th of May, and here I'm showing you the data until the 30th of May. This is what my honey badger made across the month of May. And here you can see the regular one and then the LO, which means low order size. Here after this day, I said maybe it stopped working, maybe I got lucky for too long. So I switched off the bigger order sizes and turned on the smaller ones. But then it looked okay, so again I turned on the larger order sizes in a day, and it still looked good, except for this day. Now for the coins. There are only 13 of them that had any trades. Some of them were very nice, some of them not so much. We can click through different distances, and actually the very lowest distances from 0.41 to 0.51 brought in 1.3 thousand USDT. Right, and the higher ones, surprisingly, only 412. What is the best one? I think it's this one, 0.46, 623. But then this strategy is all about the whitelists. That's why I've hidden all of them, because it took so long and so much effort to put them all together. But I'm going to show you one, and we will let Excel decide which one that is. I'm going to do a formula that gives us a random number between 1 and 13. And as soon as I press enter, it's going to show me which one to reveal. So 3, 2, 1, go. Number 6. That's okay. That's not one of the big players, but I'm gonna show it to you. And that is 1000 SHIB. So there you go. I'm gonna be honest, this is not the first take of this reveal, but previously the randomizer showed me 2 and showed me 1, and I thought that's gonna be quite nasty of me to just give you, hey, this coin does not work. So yes, something in the middle is fine. Actually, let's go and see what this coin did. So here are the details for 1000 SHIB. It only got 10 trades, 8 profit and 2 losses, for a profit to loss ratio of 4, which is pretty good. And the average loss was quite small, even smaller than the average profit. So let's see, what about the distances? 0.41, okay, 0.46, 3 profits, 0 losses. For a P&L of 23, what about the order size? The average order is 4,000. Yeah, so it's only 1%, but hey, that's what Excel chose. And here, just to confirm, we are at leverage 50, and here we are at the 24-hour volume ranges between 60 and 100 million, and also above 100 million. Here, this one's not so good. We have a profit to loss ratio of exactly 1, but as we go above 100 million, we're all in the green, no losses at all. 46.5. Actually, for this particular coin, we could just go 100 million and above, and it will be all perfect. One more hint about what the coins are. If you look back at what I've shown you as my test algos, right here in this picture, if you pay close attention, you could get a hint at another coin. Did you get it? A bit of a caveat. This strategy requires constant attention. I've been showing you the month of May, but when I first tried it out, it went quite badly. I tried it out first in March a little bit and then in April. Not good. The whitelists were not as refined before. And then after the month of May, something happened and it stopped being so profitable. I mean, just look at this day. So you need to pay attention to it. If necessary, go down in order size, monitor if the market is back to where the honey badger still works, and it will give you, I don't know about you, but it gave me quite a bit. And I'm continuing to test and monitor this very fearless and potentially high risk but high reward strategy. So that's the whole thing. Very, very strict whitelists, very low distances, very high order sizes, constant monitoring, and having the balls to actually pull it off. That's the honey badger for you. Happy trading, and I will see you next time.